Welcome to the Raw Approach. I'm Dr. Wood, and we have a special guest in the house on today. We call him the Trainer Rob. Hey, I'm gonna let him come in his own little way. Hey, I worked with this young man on many occasions. I always like to see that no matter what goes on, what I like about him, when they try to knock him down, he don't stay down for long. He always finds a way. He has a hustling mindset. I appreciate that in him. But before I turn it over to him and let him introduce himself to you all, just wanted to remind everybody I informed you last week before that we are taking our inspirational insight out of today's show. And we're going to start doing it on Thursday night at 7 o'clock p.m. So tune in tomorrow about 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. The inspirational insight would be something that you can use to inspire. Also, if you join in, bring some inspiration insight that somebody can take and use that inspiration and use some motivational power for themselves. So with that said, we're about to dive into this show. All right. He is. What's up with a big dog?
OG Woods. Can you hear me, man?
Man, I can hear you, man. I can hear you.
Yeah.
I can hear you, man. I'm about to turn it over to you. I got a couple people that's in. Let them know if they want to come. I'm gonna let you know if you on the stage or if you in Facebook. If you have anything you want to ask, a comment, or whatever, hey, put it out there, and he'll answer or I answer, no matter what it is. So go ahead, Trainer Rob. I like that name, Trainer Rob.
Trainer Rob. I had to change it up. Everybody knew me as Thomas. Even when you met me, you knew me as Thomas.
Yeah.
But I had to change it up based off the different career switch. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I like when you said when they try to knock me down. You know, nah. They couldn't do it. I was always applying full quarter pressure, no matter where I'm at. No matter where I was at. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Rob T, Trainer Rob, aka Mr. Zero. We'll talk about that Mr. Zero too. I got a nickname everywhere I done went. I done had a nickname. So I got all type of nicknames. Just call me what y'all want to call me, but y'all know who I really am.
I'm saving that zero for last. I mean,
we saving that for last. We saving that for last because if anybody want to sign up, I want them to understand what they walking into.
Yeah, that's what's up. But yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself to the folks. Tell them about it. Give them some history about it.
Man, I've been in Tennessee since 2016, just on and off. I lived for 3 times. I'm actually from Arkansas, and I came up here in Tennessee for a job. I was working in the juvenile justice field. I did that career for like 8 years. So I basically took an opportunity, and that's how I ended up here in Nashville. And I've been here ever since.
That's what's up. Man. Glad to have you on the show. Let's just dive on into this, man.
Man, let's go. Let's go.
First thing, let's go into this thing about nutrition. You talked about the importance of nutrition. Go ahead and dive into it for us.
That's number one. A lot of people actually think they're ready for a fitness journey. They really not. You can't, if your mentality is already off thinking you just can come in the gym and make changes by just working out, you already got the wrong mentality. It starts in the kitchen. It starts in the kitchen. Also with the fitness journey, people got to understand that truly, I mean, a lot of people don't count their macros, but I promise you, the people who don't really take heed to their macronutrients, they're seeing slow progress. So if you really want to see that progress that you want to see quicker than the others, you got to be like down packed on your macronutrients. And for the ones who don't know what macronutrients is, that's what your body needs to function and everything to meet your fitness goals, such as your calories, your fat, your carbs, and your protein. Yeah. So you most definitely got to if you meeting them numbers daily and you getting in the gym and you hitting it like you supposed to, you're gonna see results quicker than I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be transparent. I used to count my macros, but I mean, I'm pretty much like, I'm good where I'm at right now, so I don't even count them no more. And then the way I eat and how I eat, I'm very consistent, so I can pretty much gauge what mine's gonna be anyway. But for a person who real deal coming in, that guy, especially when it comes to a weight loss, a person who trying to come in and lose 100 pounds, that's something that they really got to be on too. They really got to calculate those numbers big time. And they also got to understand when it comes to the calorie intake, you know, it's just based on whatever your goals are. If you weight loss, you need to be in calorie deficit. Weight gain, you need to be in calorie surplus. And as far as somebody that's trying to maintain, you got to pretty much balance out the same amount that you burn. That's what you want to intake. And for the ones who don't know, calorie deficit is you gotta that's less calories. You gotta intake less calories that you burn. So if you burning 3,000 calories daily, then and you trying to lose weight, your calorie deficits need to be under those 3,000. If you're trying to lose weight and you burning 3,000 calories daily, and then you turn around and you eat 3,800 calories, what the hell you doing? Like, that's opposite. So don't go to the trainer. Don't go to the trainer. Talk about you ain't seeing no results, knowing you eating 800 plus calories. Then you know what I'm saying. So, but yeah, nutrition is big, and even with the macros, man. I think a lot of trainers, they'll speak on the macros and they'll tell people that they got to reach certain numbers, but they don't also mention that they got to be nutritional meals. It got to be nutritional meals. You can burn 3,000 calories daily. Then somebody can turn around and go eat 2,500 calories from McDonald's. They feel like they did something because, I burned 3,000, but I only ate 2,500. But you ate 2,500 of pure BS. McDonald's. You got to understand that it got to be good meals, nutritional meals. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the biggest thing, man. If you come to the gym and thinking you just finna, I put it to you like this: the gym put the icing on the cake. That's all the gym do. The kitchen is where you make it at. You gonna make it. You gonna make everything in the kitchen. Then you gonna come to the gym, and then you just gonna throw the icing on there.
Changes are necessary stated that whole foods are necessary. Whole food ingredients is what you need. But the thing is,
true.
I looked at I've been looking a lot of time when you be posting the different type of food and stuff you be eating. I'll be like, where's the meat? But realistically, if you trying to get cut, you trying to get the weight off. I mean, I see a lot of greens, I see a lot of color, and the first thing they tell you in a diet, and not necessarily losing weight, but to be healthy, your plate should have a lot of different colors. And colors is nothing but vegetables and fruit. You know,
right?
You know what I'm saying? But that's the only way you're gonna get them colors.
Right.
You know? Like for me, I used to like everything white, potatoes.
That ain't too colorful.
that ain't no color. That's
a whole bunch. That's a whole bunch of damn starch and carbs. What it is?
Starch and carbs. But now I've totally gotten away from the starch and the carbs and focusing on the vegetables and stuff. And I even noticed the difference in my my clothes, my how I feel, and even this sexy body is getting cut up. It's gonna be a big sexy joke.
Okay, OG Woods. My bad, OG Dr. Woods. I started calling you OG Woods. You got the doctor now, OG Dr. Woods. Hey, don't hurt him now. Don't hurt him.
I'm gonna try my best, Doc. I'm gonna try my best, but it's all good though. Before I go into this next one, dealing with the training prices, I want to go through this video as you talk about the different type of training you have, the different type of groups. Especially, I think one of the things that caught my attention was you even do couple training, married couple, and stuff like that. Get them both in there because that's going to lead to something else in a minute that I want to dive into. Let me pull you off stage.
25 Lake Village Drive, Antioch, Tennessee. You looking for a personal trainer? I'm your guy. Come holler at Trainer Rob. You can shoot me a DM on my Instagram. I also got a flyer. Phone number's on the flyer. You can shoot a text message. Hit me up, DM me, and set up a consultation so I can see where I can help you on your fitness journey, get your fitness journey started, whatever you need. You need solo training. You want to come in with your significant other and do couples training? You got an accountability partner. Do small group. Any athletes out there? I do athletes training as well, adolescents, and I do adults as well. So right foot is always Let's consult ASAP. Start now. Don't start later. Remember,
Oh, that's what's up, man. I like that. I like that. So let's get into the thing. You talked about the prices and the importance of the prices and stuff. You know, I don't know how deep you want to go into it or anything like that. Tell the folks, how to get to you, where they can meet you at, and all that type stuff.
Okay. Now, when I was talking about the prices, there was two different things. So
Go ahead.
I
However
got
you gonna go with it.
so the prices I was talking about as far as topic wise was I was gonna talk trash on here because you got people who, I mean, it's their money and they can do what they want to do with it, but when it comes to health, people most definitely they won't spend the money that they'll spend on materialistic stuff. You feel what I'm saying? When it comes to
Uh-huh.
their health, when it comes to getting a trainer, when it comes to buying the healthy foods, when it comes to buying the healthy products you need for your hygiene and everything, is always trying to find a cheaper price or the easy way out or find a deal. But when it comes to the Jordans, when the new Jordans come out, everybody rushing to get in line. When it comes to the club, everybody trying to buy booths and trying to buy bottles and everything.
Auto.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But then when it comes to the trainers and your prices too high. Well, oh well, you feel what I'm saying? I can care less. Like, my advice to people like that, you might want to catch whenever the deals. Whenever a trainer run a deal, catch the deal. You feel what I'm saying? But you can't expect no trainer just to bow down because you saying prices are too high, but the prices ain't too high for you to go spend on that BS. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, and let
So
me tell you, I had this conversation with a young lady at the gym today, but we wasn't talking about working out and things like that. I was telling her, as I do executive coaching and consulting, and
mhm,
I said, you have to pay for your therapy, no matter
right,
how you gonna look at it. Whether it's the therapy to get yourself in shape, which is through a trainer, whether it's the therapy to deal with a therapist to deal with your mind, what are you going to get a therapist such as myself to deal with the coaching and the consulting
right,
of executive leadership and getting you placed in a better situation in the job market? No matter what, when it comes to things, you got to ask yourself, are you willing to put that money out there? And I
right,
had to explain to her, I understand that individual prices can be high, but there's also a group price that
right.
you can bring in 5 or 6 people and y'all can come in as a group. But either way, it's still going to be a cost. And I've just got to that point, man. When you out here working and perfecting your craft, I'm with you. They gonna pay for something foolish anyway. So you got to tell yourself, where do I find the value in my dollar?
Right.
And those that can't pay for it, I'm like, okay, I don't know what else to tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you say, catch a discount, but like I do stuff now where I want to get into more, also with the kids in the high schools, deal with them to get their mindset ready for, from a business perspective, organizational leadership management, before they prepare themselves to college, or if they decide to start their own business. Hey, let me get with community partners, get monies where if I got to go travel or do whatever, we can make this happen and invest into these kids. So, I mean, there's many ways to get things done, but as a person individually, they got to want it for themselves.
Right. Most definitely. Most
They
definitely.
got to want it for themselves.
But
That's what's up, man.
they'll eventually want it. But you know, you gonna pay either way because if you ain't healthy, you gonna end up paying for them doctor
Medicine.
bills and them prescriptions and everything. Or
Yep.
they'll later on they'll get diagnosed with something, and then they'll be running trying to get a trainer. Then and what's crazy, some of them still be wanting a cheaper price. It ain't my fault you done got diagnosed with this. My damn price was the same before you got diagnosed, and it's not gonna
Yeah.
change. So
Yeah.
it is what it is, though. You know.
And we talk about that all the stuff. I mean, every time I'm in the gym, I'm talking with Big Bon. He's a trainer as well, and we just talk about the importance of getting people to make these decisions before the doctor tell you it's too late.
Right.
I mean, you know, some of us come on now. We getting older, and thank God that we can be older. But it's the Texas. You cannot continue to eat the way you did when you was 20.
Right.
Body just don't accept it. So, you know, it's with anything, man. It's a holistic approach. You got to change that process, or it's gonna change for you. You know what
Most
I'm saying?
definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I wanted to speak on with the prices. So, but other than that, as far as the prices where it come to me training, yeah, I most definitely ain't gonna detail that on there because you know prices do change. Everybody
Yeah.
prices are different. You know, I might be running the deal right now, I might not. You know, but what I do, you know, you can get in contact with me. My number, you know, 615-772-6901. Most definitely will. It's always on my flyers. I always post on my flyer. My number is at the bottom. My Instagram is Rob the Trainer 16. Facebook is Trainer Rob. All that is on the flyers that I posted. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how you do this live, Woods, if you keep it up or whatever you do, but you know they'll most definitely be able to come back over here and hear what I said. But as much as I post, a lot of people see my stuff on there. I do charge a consultation. I didn't used to do a consultation, man, but you have so many people jumping in your DMs. They'll talk to you for a good hour. They text, they doing this, and they'll never follow through. So now you got to pay for my time.
You got to pay for the consultation.
I'm not wasting no more conversations. I'm not wasting no more conversations. You know what I'm saying? So
Conversation
now,
rule the nation.
and I'm gonna be honest, it done got to the point where you still got people paying for the consultation, and some don't show up to the consultation, or they don't even follow through. So it finna get to the point I'm finna up the consultation now. Like, if y'all want to keep paying me on consultation, then hey, I'm just gonna keep getting that money because at the end of the day, you gonna respect my business just like you respect anybody else. And if you don't feel like you can't respect my business, then don't even come my way because I'm just one of those trainers that's just not gonna tolerate it. Simple as that.
I agree with it. I know when I first started this business, the raw approach, one of the first thing I put out there was a fee for the consultation. You know, because the thing is, I understand time is valuable, and valuable is my time.
Right.
I'm just saying because you know you get somebody want to ask you 1,000 questions and you give them all the answers and they're gone.
Right.
You know, but
they gonna take what you they gonna take the answer you gave and use it. They gonna run with it.
They're gonna run with it, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you're gonna pay for it. I mean,
right.
There's nothing wrong with it, man. You don't do. I say, you know, we're gonna get to this thing about the lab training. I always tell people is when you go into that lab, you go into the lab to make some changes. You come up with better experiments, better chemicals, better outputs, whatever it is. You know, I got that chemistry mindset, and when you go in the lab, man, you expect to come out with an outcome. Right. And when you going in there, you putting in time. And so therefore you understand your time is valuable and people have to pay for that. No matter how it is, no matter what form of therapy or what type of exercise, man, that's your time. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what's up. All right, we're about to hit another video right quick.
I can't see nobody stopping us. We're unstoppable. Went through a whole lot of obstacles. I swear we did the impossible. Run up that paper, then fuck it up. Go hit the club and then fuck it up. A whole lot of pace, we gon' get it back. You know we gon' get it back. I can't see nobody stopping us. Unstoppable, unstoppable, unstoppable. Run up that.
Holler at me about that video there.
Hey, you hey, get to the area. Get to the area, man. Hey, right there what they just saw, whoever watching, that's the lab. That's the gym I train at. Shout out to Courtney and Harold. They both are the owners. They both gave me an opportunity to train at their gym. But what you saw there was I think we had a boot camp. They had a boot camp one day, and yeah, it looked like very family oriented, everybody getting it in, nothing but love in there, high vibrational energy. I mean, it's love. You know, if you need a home gym, we got several trainers in there. Or if you don't need a trainer and you just want to come, we talk about prices, right? So if you can't afford a one-to-one trainer right now, start out with the group classes. You know what I'm saying? It's like paying like you pay the corporate gym monthly
Yeah.
membership. You can go. The lab got a Instagram page as well. The Lab Training Studio. They got their website on there. You can click on there, and they got different packages on there. I mean, like I said, if you can't afford a one-on-one trainer, you can go on there and see what packages fit you. I also will suggest for people who for me, because I'm a hard trainer, and I do believe people, you got to crawl before you walk. You feel me? But I'm gonna only allow you to crawl a certain period of time before I'm gonna make you start walking. So some people
Yeah.
might need to go get warmed up and start taking some of them group classes before they actually get a one-on-one trainer. So the Lab Training Studio in Antioch, 2625 Lake Village Drive, is in a shopping center. I think a lot of people say when you put it in the GPS, it'll probably take you to the front, but the lab sits on the backside.
Okay. I have somebody that asked this right here. They said that my massage membership is being paid monthly out of my flexible spending account provided by my job. Have you thought about how your personal training services may tap into our FSAs?
They say, have I ever thought about that?
Yeah,
No, I haven't. But that give me something to think about, though.
exactly. Exactly. Good one. Good one.
Hey,
All right.
whoever that is, tell them think. I'm gonna write that down.
Hey, I tell you, man, this show has been coming up with some great ideas, man. Now, let me ask you about this one. This is one that you and I we had talked about, and I think you posted on a post one day, if I can get back to it. And this is talking about encouraging men to participate. Why is it that look at that face? Why is it that you think, or from your experience, that you have more women participating in getting themselves together, but the men don't are not as active in getting a trainer as the women are?
Egos, pride. Uh, some men are embarrassed. Some men are nervous. Some men are scared too.
Yeah,
If you intimidate them, and I ain't even saying like in a bad intimidation, but you can have somebody intimidated off something simple like, oh, this dude big or this dude strong. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So you have those men who are intimidated to go get a male trainer. Some majority go get a female trainer, but that tells me their mentality is already wrong. You just want to go train under something beautiful, something fine. You know what I'm saying? You don't really want to get the work in. So your mind is already wrong. And then you got the ones that, like I said, just pride and ego. They feel like they know it all, or they don't want no man telling them nothing. But them be the same ones. I can walk in the corporate gym right now and half of them don't even know what they doing. They
yeah,
don't even know what they're doing. They doing it wrong. You feel what I'm saying? So you have these men that rather sacrifice, getting hurt than actually getting a trainer to actually train them to do it the right way. So, and then on top of that, you got a whole nother percentage of men that's just lazy. They don't go to the gym. They don't do nothing. And you know, that's poor. I call it poor leadership because we men, we was brought into this world to lead. And, you
Lead.
know, taking care
True.
of your health is one part of leading because if you're not healthy, if you call yourself running a household and you're not healthy, then you're not going to be able to lead. You know what I'm saying? And then when you're on your deathbed, it's going to get to the point where you ain't even going to be here to lead. So why
Yeah.
you think women are outpowering everything? Because they're put in a position where they got to lead. They're put in a position where they got to be the muscle. So, I mean, this is what we come to. You have more women in the gym than men. And I don't know everything, bro, and I'm not the biggest and the baddest, but when I literally be on here talking trash, I really be doing that to motivate. You know what I'm saying? It's a way to motivate. And if any male see it different, if they see it different, if they don't see me motivate, then I don't know what to tell them. You know, I ain't
Yeah.
gotta explain nothing to nobody. You feel what I'm saying? Just get your ass in the gym. Simple as that. Even if you don't want no trainer, just get your ass in the gym. You feel what I'm saying?
That's what I say. Just get in the gym, man. We all go through days where we wake up and be like, man, I don't feel like going up in there today. But
Right.
for me, those be the best workouts because you
Right.
like, I'm here now. I done made it here, and I'm gonna make the best of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So let me
Oh
ask you
yeah,
this.
and let me mention this cause hey, you call your stuff the raw approach, right? Well, let me keep it raw then. You might want to stay in the gym because just like you said, we getting older,
Yeah.
hey, them honey packs ain't gonna last forever. Take your
Hey,
ass to the
hey, let,
gym.
let, let me tell you, man. Hey, you joking, but you serious.
Right,
But I tell people, especially my homeboys in my little group, man. I tell them, hey, I go to the gym so I don't have to use that.
right,
I'm just saying, man. We grown. This grown
right.
folks conversation. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
it makes a difference. Because we know that society and the big pharma is making a killing off the lack of laziness. That's all it is.
right,
People don't want to put the work in. Then they're gonna get to the point, like you said, that's not going to even work anymore.
right.
And it's happening to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I just thank God that I'm not one of them.
For sure.
All right, man. I know you got a lot of stuff going on, man. Tell me, how do you find work-life balance, man, and the stuff that you're doing with everything that you're involved in?
Man, I just put myself first. You know, it took me, you know, to go through a situation with corporate America. Um, and I went through that situation for years. And over the years, I just processed. It had me process not only that situation, but it just had me processing life in general. And during my processing, I most definitely realized that I didn't put myself through a lot. So, like right now, I put myself first. You know, anything that's benefiting me, training is number one. You know, because I'm
Yeah,
finna be full time entrepreneur here soon, and I'm still working a 9 to 5 as well. But I cut out on them in a minute. You feel what I'm saying? You know, anything that comes with training, if I need to be off, I'm gonna call out, take out whatever I need to do. You know, just to focus on myself and put my stuff up because if I put too much in corporate America, I'm gonna continue to slow down what I got going. And I already put my stuff on the back burner before, and I'm not doing it again.
okay. Okay. All right. I got something else that had just been asked. Do you have a program that focuses on pre and post menopausal women?
No, I do not. I
Write
do
that down.
I do. It's I don't know who said that, but it was talked about today. You know, I do not. I do not. But one thing about it, if I ain't got it, somebody else got it because Courtney, the owner of the gym, one of my clients was talking to her this morning about that, and Courtney was talking about she had created a program that she needed to post, and I think she actually posted on her Instagram today. But whoever that is, if they actually want that program, they most definitely can come to the gym. And like I said, that the owner Courtney, she definitely has that program. But you know, I'm gonna take notes because I'm still learning, and
Yeah.
I know that's big with women. You feel what I'm saying? So that's something
It's
I
funny
most
that
definitely.
you say that. Is I know there's life coaches that focus on pre and menopausal women only,
Uh-huh.
and then there's fitness and nutritional coaches
Hmm.
that focus on just pre and menopausal women because it's a whole. I mean, after you start getting to that 40, 45 age, as we talk about that honey pack, that's not
Yeah.
good. You got the women that's dealing with a whole nother issue, and it's harder to lose weight and all that type stuff. So that's why that stuff is crucial, and
Right.
it's big business out there because
Yeah.
a lot of people, they want to do what's right, but they just don't know what to do. And this is why I like to bring different people on with different perspectives. And not only, I tell people all the time, it's stuff that I get each week that I be like, oh, that's a good idea. I might need to try that. And,
Hmm.
not only are they being introduced to fourth quarter pressure,
Uh-huh.
trying to rob today, but also, you getting more insight. I mean, it may, my thing is collaboration rules the nation,
Right.
man. And that's the goal that I try to tell everybody, man. We all can eat some way, somehow of this pie. It ain't, everybody ain't trying to be millionaires overnight, but we just trying to get our craft and tell people what it is that we do and what we're passionate about. And so I appreciate that, man.
Oh yeah. Most definitely.
All right. Let me see. I had one more for you. I think I had two more for you. Before we get to zero out, let's talk, let's talk about don't take the easy way out. Where are you going with that? I already know where you're going.
The women that be taking that trip to Miami, they know I'm going with it. Yeah. They be taking that trip to Miami. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop taking the easy way out. Stop, you real deal, they'll go spend all that money on these surgeries and won't go to the gym. But, from my understanding, even when you do get those surgeries, one of the requirements after the surgery is you still gotta go in the gym. Because you still
You
gotta
still got to
keep
go to
up
the
with it.
gym.
Right. So you trying to take an easy way out to run from that gym and you still gotta go to that gym. But you know what? Some of them they still don't go to the gym and they'll constantly go back and go back and go back and get the surgery. It's just crazy. Them type of people are weak minded. Them weak minded people right there. Like quit running from hard work and always trying to and it's males too. So
Yeah.
women don't think I'm just pounding y'all. Like when I first found out that men be going to do that too, you feel what I'm saying? I was appalled to that situation. But quit taking the easy way out. Like when you continue to take easy way out or try to take easy way out, you gonna always be tested with something hard. The universe got your name on the list somewhere since you like to try to take the easy way out. It ain't even just got to be with fitness. It's with anything in life. You can keep playing that role all you want. I promise you, your day is coming. Quit taking that easy way out. That's what I meant by that. They running and
Yeah.
paying for them surgeries. You know what I'm saying? You could be take your butt to the gym and take the rest of that money that you was gonna spend on that surgery and find something to invest in, man.
Okay. And I agree with that. Let me tell you why that's funny you said that, man. It's about 10 years ago. I had a homeboy that he went to have the gastric bypass surgery.
Mhm.
Okay. Let me tell you what's fun about this. So, but in order for him to have the surgery, man, he had to lose like 40, 50 pounds to go
Right.
have the surgery. So after he lost the 40, 50 pounds, he was like, I don't need a damn surgery. I can keep doing what I'm doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It is self motivated itself.
He self motivated himself because he was like, I can do it. And the funny part, not like comical. The funny part is, man, you see so many people get these surgeries, but they don't do that other part. The other
Right.
part is the working out piece.
Right.
And there's no secret to working out. You got to get in and do it. And I always have this comical saying is, I have never seen a bodybuilder start working out day one and start competition the next day. I've never
Right.
seen
Nah. Nah. Even the ones that did steroids, they still don't know. Nah,
No,
it's gonna take
it's
some
not going to
building
happen
up time.
overnight. There is no
Right.
quick fix to health healthy living, a healthy mind, a healthy body, a healthy just a holistic approach. There is no quick fixes. You got to put the stuff in.
Right.
So now we're at this point, and what I'm asking you this: think about a couple questions or anything that you want to ask me before we get off. But let me ask you. I always like to see on your videos when you zero them out. You at zero. I love that shit, man. So tell me exactly what's the theory behind zero, so people know when they dive into this, they know exactly what they're about to get into.
Man, so when it come to us trainers, man, we do a lot of content, and I ain't never really just been big on content. So when I first started, just doing content, I'm just posting videos of the workout. So, I got a creative mind. I'm trying to build my brand. I'm trying to build followers on social media as well. Just trying to get my name out there. So, I remember one day I just set the camera up. But at that time, the camera just running. Well, when I go back and do my edits, then I'm cutting out this, I'm cutting out that. And at one point in time, I just noticed myself, I just kept saying zero. So once I put those videos together, man, I dropped that first video on TikTok of me zeroing people out. That thing got like 100K views. I
Yeah,
said zero. That's it.
that's it.
They like
That's
that
it.
zero. I'm
That's
Mr.
it.
Zero now. So hey,
Yeah,
you stop. If I tell you to do 10 reps and you stop at 7, talking about you need to break zero. If you
zero.
do it wrong, zero.
And
You
then
look
I'm
at me
telling you,
wrong, zero.
what's even more funny, man, you be insulting them in a comical way. talking
Yeah,
about talking about their husband, their wives. I mean, but it's funny though,
right.
and that's why it's good to know your trainer. You got that personality,
Uh-huh.
and I like it, man. I like it because sometimes, man, we too serious, man. A lot of people don't
Right.
understand. Man, you got to find a level of relaxation even in the hard times.
Right.
And even when you're working out, even though you've been pushed, but you are paying for somebody that's not going to sugarcoat nothing with you. That's
Right.
not what you want somebody that's going to sugarcoat something with you, then you'd have stayed with that other trainer that you was with before and you got
Right.
no results. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So,
Yep.
yeah,
But yeah,
I
all
like
my clients, I got a good rapport with all my clients. So it ain't no issue, ain't no hard feeling. It ain't nothing that be disrespectful, like you say. It be with humor. Um, just like I told you, they love it here. So if they didn't, they would have been left. So apparently they like getting zeroed out. They still here. You feel what I'm saying?
let me tell you what's
But
funny.
the
I'm
thing
reading it.
is, I'm glad I post those videos as well because you do got some people that can't take that training. You feel what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
if
and it's okay.
yeah, it's okay because it's other trainers. Like it ain't ain't no other trainers around here just doing what I'm doing. So if you don't like my style, it's other trainers with other style. The gym I train at is 3 more other trainers in there. They ain't in there zeroing out, but at the end of the day, they some hard trainers. You know what I'm saying?
And
So
and not
you gonna
only
get you come to the lab, you gonna get a hard trainer regardless. So if you trying to run from me because I'm zeroing you out, you can go to any one of them and they're like, I mean,
yeah.
when you find the right trainer that's passionate about what they do, like it's gonna be tough. Like the proper fitness journey, like if you got the right trainer, it's gonna be tough regardless. Like it's not easy. That's why I tell people all the time, once you start that journey, once you meet your goal, then maintain. Cause the maintenance stage is not as hard as when the journey first started. You feel what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
But you got a lot of people, they reach their goals and boom, they go backwards. Then they got to start it all over again. Start it all over again. So if you like starting it over, you know what I'm saying, going back through the same pain and everything that you went through, then so be it. But until then, shit, I'm just gonna keep zeroing your ass out.
Hey, I tell people, man, I said, man, it ain't no going back for me.
Right,
Every time I get a couple more pounds off, I tell myself, it ain't no going back, man. I'm telling
right.
you. Hey, I always thought I was the sexiest man over 300.
This man
Let me
right
get
here.
the two. Let me get the 299.9. I'm just gonna be the sexiest man.
Oh man.
Hey, there's somebody that posted talking about zero out. Zero out reminds me of how we used to reprimand the kids and zero them out of the point sheets.
Oh, they talking about they talking about in the hey, and you know what's funny? Whoever said that, that's really funny now because now the fact that they said that zero been going around for a long time because then we had to zero them by the hour,
By the
but
hour, yeah.
you pissed me off and you showing out we zeroing you out the rest of the day. Boy, them kids used to be mad, man.
Mr. Wilson, I'ma zero me out. What you want me to do about it?
Right. Man. But
That's
yeah,
all good though.
it's all love, man.
You got anything you want to ask me, man?
Yeah, man. I got one question.
Uh-oh. Keep
When
it
you gonna come?
PG.
When you gonna come do your drop in session so I can zero your ass out? Come holler at me, man.
Hey, you know what? I might come in there and do some consulting just so I can sweat. I'm gonna teach somebody something. If I gotta come in there and sweat and get zeroed out, hey, don't video me though. Don't video me. It'll go viral. It'll go viral. Anybody got no bad stuff on it, it'll go viral.
Oh man.
Hey man, leave the audience with a closing remark, man.
Man,
Give
take
them
care of
something to
yourself.
inspire them with.
Take care of yourself, man. This my quote, and I started saying this year. Every day a great day, no matter what you go through. But for the most part, me being a fitness trainer, like I always got to lead by example. So take
Yeah,
care of yourself, take care of yourself, take care of your health. Nobody's 100% healthy. Nobody's 100% healthy, so you at least want the good to outweigh the bad. Yeah, people talk about the 80-20 rule. Now I'm challenging you. Let's do 90-10. Let's
yeah,
do 90-10. Let's do 90-10. We talking about in the gym and what you eat, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people can't go cold turkey, but at least start somewhere because the world we in nowadays is just getting worse. It's getting worse out here. The food getting worse. They study adding different stuff in here. Like it's crazy. And also I want to add, because I'm pretty sure a lot of adults are watching. Man, listen, I see a lot of adults in there on a fitness journey. Man, y'all need to get y'all kids in there too. Get them kids
yeah,
in there. Like, yeah, I know a lot of y'all kids are active in sports and stuff, but I mean that's during school. So out of school, I mean you might have some that keep them active year round, but you have a lot of kids that are very active in school too. But then I also see parents go run them same kids to McDonald's every day too. You feel what I'm saying? So if you gonna start a fitness journey and you gonna take care of your health, you need to do that for your kids as well. You need to do that for your kids as well. And it's good to start them young. You know what I'm saying? You get them attached and addicted to that McDonald's for too long, and you're not a strong parent that
yeah.
can control your kids, and then you try to flip it and start feeding them some healthy food, then you got a problem on your hand. Cause they gonna be looking at you like, what the hell is this? I ain't eating this. I want a Big Mac and fries.
Right,
Nah.
right.
But yeah, for the most part, take care of yourself, take care of your health. Hey, same thing with the kids. Get them kids involved, man. Other than that, y'all know where I'm at. I'm at the lab. We got other trainers there. Y'all pull up, come see us. Like I said, if you not ready for a one-on-one trainer, most definitely got group sessions going on.
That's what's up, man. Hey, I appreciate you coming on today, man. We're gonna, I'm gonna be putting all type of clips out throughout the week, and then
Okay.
just like I had clips for last week, then you're gonna be my clips for the next week.
Okay, I got you.
And coming on for that, but man, I appreciate you coming on. Appreciate you sharing your wealth of knowledge and your health tips with the folks. Hey, y'all, be mindful. Do what you gotta do to keep yourself healthy, man. and that means mentally, physically, emotionally, and everything else. With that said, always remember, small victories lead to greater success. I am Dr. Woods, and you have just been hit by the R.A.W approach. Peace out.